How are the dogs doing?
The doggos? We're good. Tucker needs to get some weight back on.
Somewhat.
Some weight. He's been losing
That
weight.
Oh,
he what?
He's been losing weight.
Mm.
did you take him to the vet?
Nah, that's in the future plans.
Talking about the little French bulldogs.
Mm-hmm. Well, one of our dogs was found out. Basically, he wasn't. He didn't want to.
Oh. Love it.
Any type of steak, dog.
No, but he's buying them. What
I
perch?
didn't say they were. I just
Like,
I think he said what cut.
Yeah,
He
what
did.
cut are they getting?
Yeah,
It depends
no,
on the meat.
They getting ground. They usually getting mostly ground meat, but they got some. Yesterday they got some thighs and cutlets,
Chicken.
chicken cutlets, and then they got some Greek yogurt with some rice and some cheese.
What kind of fish did he buy? Was it
Oh,
perch?
I
or
got him
was
some
it
perch
Yeah,
the
that's
other
what I
day
thought.
too. They had
Mhm.
perch with bacon.
Insane.
You guys have a KitchenAid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a KitchenAid.
Oh, buy the meat grinder attachment, but buy the metal one. Don't waste your time with the plastic one.
Mm.
Buy the metal meat grinder attachment, and you will
Mm.
stop buying ground whatever.
Oh, interesting. You can grab that beer. Let's bring some meats.
I knew y'all had a KitchenAid. I could feel it.
What'd you say?
I said I knew y'all had a KitchenAid. I could feel it.
What does that mean?
To me, in my profession and people in it, a lot. To the everyman, it probably just means some bullshit. I don't know.
Good morning once, good morning twice, good morning enough times to get things right. This is session 71 of the World Breakers campaign. When last we met the Ugai, they had wrapped things up with the Queen of Faust and the King of Crackhammer. They made their way back to the overfilled tankard so they could get back into their new home between worlds. Having done so, had a nice conversation with Harry Dresden about the state of affairs. Harry did ask to be able to stay there for the duration at the moment, so he can kind of let things cool down and take a break, as he's been going kind of full speed for quite a while. You all agreed, and he set off to begin building a house. You guys got the rundown on the Bastion system and how that works and how you can expand your home, the cost requirements, and the need for hirelings for potential works in the things you build. There were some discussions of how to recruit and what that recruitment would mean long term for anyone who came, and some conversations of morality about patronage, indentured servitude, and the like. The group eventually made their way back to the overfilled tankard, as they were still awaiting to be contacted, hopefully, by the House of Oaths. The group eventually was in the morning, having spent some time down in their usual table, and got to check in with Delg to see what's going on in Crazy Person news. Nothing that read urgent to catch her. And as the group sat back down, they were greeted by the guide of the House of Oaths, Rathran, who took them to the house. They got an introduction from Keeper Veet Bloodfang, and the group was left at a moment of decision for if they want to take an oath. What would it be, and what would they weigh it against? So boon versus oath that must be taken. That is where we left off. Questions, comments, concerns, or reminders?
Are we allowed to bargain with Sabet's freedom?
You're allowed to ask whatever you want to ask. Wait. Oh, sorry,
So
Sabet? No,
don't do
Sabet's not there. He's not with you.
No,
I was saying-
you
No,
almost
no,
got
no.
him. You almost got him, Chris.
I almost got him.
I originally thought I thought Slyrak at first. I'm like, no, sure, if you want, man. He's right there. I had to reprocess the name. Bargain with his.
It almost worked.
Sheesh.
It almost worked, guys.
Rough.
Oh, that felt like a Kill Assad thing, but you know,
It was
I
that was
wasn't gonna say
very much
anything.
a Kill Assad thing.
Wait, no, we're not, no. We're not gonna do that.
What did you say?
Um,
What session is it? And what day?
71. It is 10th day, kissed the 40th. I finally got a hang of saying the date. That was very tricky. So, above table, what are we thinking, guys? We doing an oath? You gonna try to see if you can get out the room and maybe come back later? Did you have some things in mind?
My original idea was to try to get out the room and come back later. But last session, it was kind of made apparent that wasn't an option.
No, you haven't asked. But
That's bullshit.
you have not asked the
You can
NPC in front of you. Could you leave or not?
I could have sworn some. Anyway, let's just ask.
Right.
But to get here, you had to roll under the date on a D100. So coming back is not so simple. And the tomorrow is the first.
Oh.
But
So I guess we.
What do we think?
I was gonna say, does anyone have any ideas they want to share?
You said it's the last day of the month, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
the 40th.
Does anyone have any oaths they would like to swear to? Or things they want?
I think I want nothing I need.
See, wouldn't be opposed to adding a class or something.
I was thinking things that could,
So I-
just kind of like nerf us all as a group. Not nerf. I'm sorry, boost us all as a group.
I was like, Nerf?
So I had two ideas. One I told Chris earlier.
Nobody want to hear your voice. Say it in Slyrak
Slyrak,
voice.
what's happening? Are
Say it
you
in
okay?
Slyrak voice.
It's not Slyrak.
Who is that?
Hang on, I gotta get-
Who's possessed again?
He's at
Well, I
work,
did have an
Masters.
idea or two, if you'd be so kind. I think it is no hidden fact that the events of the other day had a great effect on me. Therefore, I would be willing to give up any ability or spell that would give me the domain, or control or possession over any other in return for not being able to be controlled or possessed. If anyone would care to join me, I feel like that is one we could swear together. Of course, those without spellcasting abilities would be much easier to keep the oath. The other idea I had, we did just acquire a bunch of items that we cannot use all at the same time. If we were to change how many items we could hold at once, it would make Thenos more recent actions that much more valuable. However, I do not have the opposite end of that equation yet as to what it is that we would give up or refrain from.
Did you say we give up for the possession, anti-possession?
Oh, yes, that was for my first idea. I suppose we could also use that for.
No.
Too.
What
Yes.
what was the trade? I didn't.
She didn't hear you because she's so low from you. You're very tall.
My apologies. In order for not being able to control or possess anyone, we would not be accessible to any possession or control from anyone other than ourselves.
Does that mean to like charm and that, what kind of thing, or
Yes, I would.
So suggestion, control person,
That's fine.
friends.
Yeah.
Dominate person.
Command.
That whole
I think there's
swamp.
What
one
about
more.
speak with plants?
Geese.
About what?
Speak with
like
plants?
speak with plants, animals, summon
Ooh.
spirits, all those?
Well, he was going to
Ooh,
limit
that's
the
a
humanoids.
hard bargain for a druid.
No, because you're not controlling them.
Okay.
Well, the plants, he kind of. Well,
Speak with plants. You are casting that spell on yourself, I believe.
but it does. The spell does give you the ability to make plant life grow or
Right.
shrink or do small
So you
things
give up there.
within reason. But if you're going to limit the
So you
humanoid,
would
that
be
wouldn't
able
be
to
an
do
issue.
nothing but speak to them.
Oh, yeah.
So like I couldn't like summon elemental, all this.
But it would take what Philly just did.
Well, you could, because I had planned on specifying a humanoid. So it would still leave us dominate monster
But,
for later levels.
Elementals can be humanoids, right?
No.
Or no?
Are we in a fight right now?
No.
No.
Oh,
Hey, what's up,
God.
Greg?
What's wrong with this young boy?
No, Greg. We're not in a fight. I'll give you a very quick.
Because we're in a room looking at people.
My man came in-
Wait, you might not have to do that because it's just intermission right now. So I stepped out to hear the recap. but I missed it.
Okay. It was just you guys finished the Harry Dresden stuff, got him in your guys' room. I don't think you saw the World Between Worlds. You guys finally used those keys, got a space there. You found the House of Oaths, and you're trying to decide now if there's any oath you want to make as a group or separately to get any kind of boon or boost or game-changing thing.
No, the control
You have to weigh it against an oath.
stuff like that.
We have to do what for it?
Weigh it against something you're going to promise to do the rest of the campaign or not do.
Might want to be in control.
And should you go against that, the staff
That's not something I
will
knew.
explode, essentially.
So okay, not
It's
giving
going to
more.
cost you your life.
That's what I'm
Can I
doing.
go? Can I go sober?
What do you want for that?
The homeboy
You
said
could go
even if
sober,
the
yeah.
staff doesn't, they
Oh, Philly.
have agents that will come hunt you down if you break your oath. So
Yeah, oath breaking is a big deal, but
Yeah.
I mean, going sober would be a thing, but anything you want, like boon wise, like getting extra strength or different abilities, has to be weighed against. Not drinking has to be weighed against something equivalent.
Okay, got you. That makes. All right, I got you. And last question: will we have multiple opportunities to come back to this space, or this the only time?
That's it. Right. We're assuming.
We haven't
it's
asked
right
that.
now.
You can ask that.
But Brian
So
can
you
listen.
can
Go ahead.
you can come back, but you have to roll. You have to roll D100, and it has to end up being less than the current date in the game. Today is the 40th, and you guys rolled under 40. Tomorrow's the 1st,
That was
so it's
me.
impossible.
So it's possible to come back, but it's also possible that we could never get back.
Correct.
Mhm.
So you have opportunity now because you're here. There are more than one staff in the world, and one staff can hold more than one oath.
Damn, I wish I was prepared for this.
I think the control one, because then we can't like how we were like afraid of getting taken over in the last fight. Like they kept trying to do that. Like
Oh yeah.
I feel like that
There were
happens
a
at least
few
once. Like
risks there.
somebody tries it.
No, I was never scared. We just not afraid of it.
Well, me. I mean, now we know they can't in the egg form. That one, but that would be terrible.
Now we have two options in there. In how our oath is carefully worded. I must admit that when I first had the idea, the wording was a bit different. That in return, my body and my mind would become lethal to anyone who tried. I've since calmed down a bit and would be okay with simply making it impossible. But in the spirit of honesty, I figured I would share my original thoughts.
Wait,
Slut.
so we would have to be specific because thinking of my spells and the details thereof, things like reincarnate, you're summoning souls back to bodies, and so on and so forth. So we would need to be specific.
I do not
And
think you
listening
control the soul when you
exclusion.
summon it back.
Oh,
It has its
the
own-
word.
No, because the soul can say no. They have to be willing in those spells.
Okay.
Those spells
Okay.
they have to be willing to come back. You can't make it.
Okay.
Nice.
That way, if someone wants their character to be gone, you can't just bring them back. Like, no, you keep playing Slyrak. And that's also the mechanics behind it not working if you guys keep dying 100 times and coming back. It's like, oh, well, the soul didn't want to make a new character. Consequences. Chris also had a good idea earlier before you guys hopped on of having just. Oh, you want to say it, Chris? I see you unmuted there.
No, go ahead.
Just having infinite communication amongst the group. A telepathic always bond.
What would be the trade though?
He worded it as an infinite telepathic sending spell, so that way it's not always radios open. Whenever you want to, you ping, 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 ping.
What would be the trade?
That's a pretty good
That's
one,
a
Chris.
really
You
good.
tell me.
Yeah,
What
I said it at the beginning. I only thought of like the positive.
Oh.
Yeah, he did not think of a trade-off for that. So we're talking about adding communication.
I think we can.
In theory, it would work across distance, and if you don't clarify, I guess across dimension as well.
Yeah. Maybe
Right, yeah, that was kind of
it'd be annoying, but if we give up the spellcasters, give up any other message type spells,
That means we can't message out except for
we
to
couldn't
each other.
message out except to each other. We'd have to find other people to cast sending message, etc.
But you want to
Yeah.
wait? You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait against the equivalent
You know,
spell.
yeah.
I know. What else we going to come up?
Guys, what do we have to give up? I can stop eating meat.
So what if we? This is a bit.
Give up objects.
This is a bit quirky.
No, never.
So, in return for being able to telepathically speak to each other from any point, while in each other's presence, we cannot speak aloud to each other.
What the fuck? No.
Oh, that's heavy.
I feel
man.
like-
But
That's if we break that, we might forget.
well, no, I wouldn't make you have to say it every time. But
But it
I don't
would
know
put a strain on social encounters.
a big-
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it possible? Would that would it be possible for somebody to block that somehow? Like if you block magic, like does that mean we can't? Then we can't do it.
That would only work if we
healing word would be a problem.
worded it to be
Mm-hmm.
a magical link.
The healing word spell
We're
would
just-
be an issue.
Straight telepathically linked
No,
That-
no.
isn't magic.
I think that's going to be a tricky game dynamic for sure. I think you do get into issues with bardic inspiration. Well, none of you are bards, but like bardic, any spells that have a verbal component that help another person.
I am a bard.
Because you have to cast that at people.
Okay, maybe not.
So
That
bless would be a problem. Healing word would be a problem. Sanctuary, stuff like that.
I am a bard.
You could always just for the gift of communication, you all cannot lie to each other. You could do that. Although I think that stat's gonna blow up in like 2 days.
exactly. Exactly. He's gonna try to
dynamics.
slightly skirt the truth.
We like
I would,
now
I
we
would
become
be the
eyes
judge
to
of
eye.
that.
We are the eyes to die. With each other only, though.
I mean, that would be an interesting one. I'd be alright with that. I mean, I guess you can just always not answer, but
You could not answer.
don't fuck up and forget.
It's like, yo, I don't want to lie to you. Just leave it there. I don't want to lie to you.
That's gonna be our new catchphrase. It's the team.
You could. So then, I think then I would
Real
have to
quick,
make it.
sorry,
You must
sorry,
speak
sorry.
the truth.
Enzo just woke up, so I just missed the past couple minutes. What I missed?
We're trying to balance out the telepathic thing or the communication. So one of the options is you guys not being able to lie to each other. But
Okay.
I think to make it have weight, it would have to be that you have to tell the truth when asked directly about something. You guys could always just not do it, mind you. You don't have to push for answers if you don't want to. But I think that makes it a little more weight than like getting a well-drawn of truth and just simply not saying anything. Because that kind of would defeat the purpose of it being counterbalanced.
I could see Fino just asking people annoying questions all day, though.
I mean, he could do that, but he, it's a double-edged sword, and, he may not want the staff to blow up and potentially kill you guys. So.
Doesn't want to die until.
Correct.
I can be like,
After
come
he
on,
does what he needs to do.
you gonna die over this question? Like, yes, I do. Matter of fact.
Yeah, you did.
I do have something I'm willing to die over. I just have nothing to trade for it. And it is not for the group. It is just singularly for me. But it seems that we want something for the group, so I will hold back.
Oh, another option for the communication thing is we can't. Spellcasters can no longer use like sending or message kind of spells. Any other like external communication spell.
But you can also remove those from your spell slots now.
Mm-hmm. I use them for other people, so that would, I feel like I would feel it the most.
You use the ability to communicate to people not next to you that you can't just talk to, essentially.
Yeah.
If this was last campaign, I would feel you, but
I mean, but I'm
You've used
okay,
it a few times.
I'm okay giving that up. For what you call it, communication. I'm okay giving that up.
I'm okay giving up lying to each other.
No, because I mean, well, because Brian said it can't be because we could just say no. It would have to be explicitly tell the
Compelled
truth.
to tell the truth. I can go with compelled.
But not answer is not an option.
I can go with being compelled to tell the truth to you guys.
Yeah, I'd rather just kill.
me too.
I can be
But
brutal.
when you stop and thinking, I guess it's metagaming. But when you realize that Katsura has roots in Solara, it makes sense.
Ooh.
Just,
That was an unexpected shot.
right. You're saying that Michelle just doesn't want to tell the truth.
Yay.
That was Michelle commentary.
I didn't say anything about Michelle. I was talking about characters in D&D.
She's the roots.
Ooh.
Listen, that was an inference.
You could do you could swing it a little more towards the phase compulsion, where if you ask 3 times, you have to tell the truth.
All right,
Give
let's
yourself
do that.
a little bit of leeway there.
Okay.
That way, there's no mistaken asking. but there is the knowledge that if I ask this thing 3 times, you have to answer. There's no not answering.
Is this 3 times over any period of time?
No, it should be like.
No. It's just within that moment, within that questioning, asking it 3 times.
Wait. I think I asked
you this 7 years ago.
Yeah, you don't have to like say it 3 times in a row. But like if within one conversation you have asked the thing 3 times, then the person must answer, and it must be truthful.
It's funny. I was actually thinking about this as like a way to break the campaign. So I was going to use.
No, go for campaign breakers.
No. I was going to use like 3 times thing. Like, hey, I did this over 10 years.
I mean, you can. But I mean, that's the same difference of just running up to him and asking it 3 times really fast.
Fair enough.
Just before they could even realize what's happening, just what's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? Like, shut. Son of a. Ah. So is that what you guys want to do?
That one we're going for?
So is it telepathic link between us at all times?
Infinite telepathic
Oh yes.
I think it's
between the people in this room.
Blarek is. I mean, that's
between you guys.
But between the
between you guys.
That's one later.
In case someone passes away and needs to be replaced.
We never have to tell you, you fucking idiot. You're not the original.
You're not here.
You are
can't
not part of
hear
the
this.
Temptations.
And it gives us a way to kick people out the group chat.
You have no
that's
idea.
true.
Yeah.
If we are going with this one, just please put in the wording that we can turn it on and off. That way we don't all of a sudden just start hearing every.
It would essentially
thought each other has.
it would be more closer to the sending spell. So it is when you want to reaching out to one or all of the group.
Permanent.
And
Infinite sending.
it's interdimensional.
Correct. So regardless of the plane of existence you're on, it's going across.
Interdimensional.
We have infinite walkie-talkies.
Oh man, it is so maybe we're gonna pull back the 3 times thing. I forgot about the infinite dimension thing.
What do you mean?
Whoa.
Nothing
What?
works across dimensions.
Yes, it does. Sending does.
You have to roll
The
against
love of
100 or
conspiracy.
something.
No,
Love goes across.
Rescue it. On the wings of love.
Shout out to Brennan.
That wasn't bad.
This is interesting.
That was
I mean,
that was bad.
I don't know. I guess if you guys want to know the truth for someone, you'll just ask 3 times. It's kind of the same difference.
The only thing is for us is just we don't want to make the mistake and forget. That's all.
But that'd be funny.
It's not funny.
And that
To
would be
TPK?
it would be a TPK. Oh, I mean, lying on accident. You mean? I mean, I would remind you. Hey, by the way, you can't lie here. Like, if you said a lie on accident, you can just really quickly take it back. I'm not gonna.
You just like
hold
give a
you to-
BS answer just because it's a dumb question.
Well, yeah, but then there's still the arbiter of me, the DM, to say no, that's bullshit. The staff explodes. Like, I mean, you guys, we've encountered the whether you're lying or not conversations in the past, but that's
Are we willing to be infinitely truthful?
Well, I mean, again, you don't have to ask these kinds of questions to your teammates. You don't have to
Yeah,
put yourselves
but-
in these situations.
We have people like Fino.
What has Fino done?
Even outside
Don't try to put this on Fino.
No, I don't know. I can just see it being annoying. But no, I guess it has to trade off somewhere.
yeah, I think it needs to have a little more weight because I think the 3 times does give you a little wiggle.
Yeah.
This is all not above board. You fucking lying fuckers, especially you, Kaiser. You just can't give up lying to us.
No, it's not that. I don't want somebody to die off some nonsense. People have a lot of secrets, apparently. Not even apparently, but like,
Potentially.
for example, if somebody
What
asks,
voice is this guy?
I don't. Oh, right. If someone asks someone something traumatic, like that's,
Then you answer the question.
I know.
It's unfortunate.
It is.
I mean, what's more traumatic than me giving up my whole team? Oh, gosh. Did I tell you guys what happened?
Nope.
Nope. Well, if we go with this, you can ask me.
Oh boy. Okay.
You brought it up.
Since we're here. Okay, is everyone agreed to this?
No, you brought it up.
I will take this oath.
I'm fine.
Wait, how can you offer us information? We didn't care.
All right, everyone, knives out. I pull a knife, a
Knives?
dagger, and put it in my palm. And
Keeper Bloodfang says, "What are you doing? We don't. It's not a blood oath."
Oh, okay. Sorry. I don't really have much of that.
I was gonna say, do you
I put it back away.
Look at your skeleton.
And I look at him. But are you sure? I pull the knife back out to my hand.
If you want to cut yourself, don't.
I was gonna say the same thing. If you want to cut your hand, go for it.
No, I said don't.
Keeper Bloodfang takes a few steps forward and says, "Communication, strengthening the bonds. That is a good oath. The ability to communicate telepathically, modification of the sending across space and time. Let me not say time. Across
and time.
Across any distance.
Interdimensional time is a dimension.
Across any distance or plane of existence.
Cross out interdimensional.
He will say, no, that's fine. We will weigh that against an oath of honesty and truth. Amongst you, the Udai, will not be allowed to answer in deceit when asked directly a question by your comrades.
You said we won't be allowed to?
You cannot.
Yes.
So it's not to say that you are incapable of saying a lie. Should you lie, you will break your oath.
And kill us all.
All of us?
Yeah.
To each other, amongst each other. If Thino asks you a direct question, you must give an honest answer.
Is it 3 times or?
No, 1 time.
Okay.
With intent.
No. We gotta have more than one. We have to have more than one.
No, you guys just have to have weight to questions. This just means don't ask a silly question. Well, you got silly questions, but this is interesting. Because on one hand, I think. Go ahead, man.
If you ask once, the person can say nothing. But if you ask 3 times, they have to answer.
I like that. It gives you the option. So then we kind of, we're not so much in the danger zone every time you guys have a conversation.
Right, that would give us the option to
breakfast.
Kind of let the other person know, hey, look,
right.
I don't want to talk about this, but the other person will know that they can still make us.
Yes, and once they've asked the second time, and you guys can say other things that aren't answering the question. You can be hey, don't fucking do that. You can do that and not count towards the oath. So
right. I'm just worried. I'm just worried that I'm gonna meal prep and somebody's gonna eat my shit out the fridge.
Hey, that could happen. And you know what? They better come honest.
I need my bed about
that. Somebody gonna ask a question or argument. We're gonna be arguing with each other. Right? I'm like, I heard that question asked 3 times. You're dead.
You're dead.
Listen, this is an oath of friendship. This is an oath of you guys are deciding here and now that when things get rough, you are still gonna be honest with each other.
I did have one other question.
Ask away.
Since we are taking the oath as 5 individuals, let's just say I break the oath. Do I we incur the punishment alone. Does the oath still hold true for the other members?
Let's see, what's more fun?
What if we can either as a group choose to kick him out or all incur the
No.
punishment?
You can't kick him out.
Oh.
Kicking him out won't be a thing.
Oh.
No.
Basically, like, does he take the punishment alone, or do we not kick him out of the group? Kick him out of the group chat. I'm saying, basically,
But this is
Like,
about
either
He'd
he-
lose the oath, essentially, you mean.
yeah, he'd lose the
He'd
oath,
lose
or
the,
we
he'd
all
lose the
take
boon.
Well, it would also be dead.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be death.
It's
right?
not automatic death. It is a certain
it needs to
a
have
certain
a
amount of force damage.
It's
That
ego
is-
death.
Yeah, but
It is quite high.
ooh.
It was just a suggestion.
But last week, Homeboy said that even if you survive the blast, they have agents that will come hunt you down.
Doesn't mean you can't beat the agents. There's
Oh,
nothing
wow.
God after you.
Oh wow!
Gotcha.
You know, it's not a
Is it a never
20th level character.
Right.
You don't.
Gotcha,
You can ask,
gotcha.
What's it called?
They,
From the
they,
Matrix?
they will send someone for you, but there's no guarantee that you.
I gotcha. It's not like automatic instant death.
No. But it is.
Gotcha.
You're on the map, and you're now aware that there's a House of Oaths potentially in every city.
Gotcha.
You go off the map if you want. There's some options there. There's some wiggle room. You're not going
Going
to
to
die,
phosphorus.
Okay.
but
So probably gonna die, but
yeah.
Isn't
And,
it
you know, as a reminder,
guarantee?
the Warforged parts of the Warforged's body were blasting off, and she was able to fight you guys 7-on-1. So
I'm
she
sure
was
her
kinda-
hit
she was kind of
points were
chunky.
like
Yeah,
7,000.
yeah. So that's the
Overnight.
the relevance to that, but.
Was it? No, it wasn't.
Um, but he will say, honesty. When asked thrice, you must speak the truth to one another. A failure of one is a failure of all. Is this the oath you wish to take?
Catcher looks at them all.
Yes, I am ready.
Says, yes.
Varak just kind of leans over to Jerry. Old friend, this is it. We officially
finally
merge
got a
our
group.
group.
Yeah, we finally
The
got a
one.
bigger group. We're part of the band now.
Part of
All right. Well, if you're in, I'm in.
I would just like to say-
it was alright being roughnecks.
Before I met you guys, and after my tragedy, I was a one-man wolf pack. And now, with you guys, the wolf pack.
Oh my.
I'd like to reassure you in knowing that you are still a one-man wolf pack. We don't trust you yet.
Well,
Oh, I mean, we're kind of
this should change that pretty.
right.
Keeper, the
kinda
three
putting all the marbles
keepers. Yeah, the three keepers chuckle at that. Keeper Bloodfang says, "Well, this is going to be hilarious. I think."
Me too. Me too.
And he says, "Okay, just give it a second. Where is it?"
Feel it.
And then he comes up and takes the staff from you.
my brethren.
Everyone, please grasp the staff as he holds out the staff in front of you all.
I grab it.
Grasped.
Yep.
The Ugai are forsworn to this oath. Let it be known, a little loosey-goosey on group definement. But play with that at your own risk.
Hey, real quick before you finish this, what if we lose it?
The staff?
Yeah.
Oath still stands.
Okay, cool.
And
What if the staff is broken?
My staff is activated.
staff cannot be.
Oh, how do you
Very
change
hard to
it?
break magic items.
Yeah, break it with your soul.
But as everyone kind of seems to come to accord, the staff begins to glow along its runes.
No,
spreading a
I've seen
little-
this before. Fido's going crazy right now. Y'all see him, his eyes are just like
I put my
tears
other,
coming down his
other
face.
hand on his arm.
Oh, you kind of have been here before, haven't you?
Tears coming down his face.
Oh no!
Theo, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god!
Make it a wisdom. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wizzy Daisy.
Ooh, just. Oh, no, we didn't choose that one. Never mind.
We can make more than one oath.
You can.
19.
19. Okay. As you are feeling overwhelmed in this moment, you're feeling the parallels of your last group, and the last time you swore yourself to something, the last time you felt the ends justified the means, and the terrible fate and terrible price that cost you. But as you look to your friends to your left and right, this is a new group. It's a new day. You're older, wiser, a little more undead. And you feel this is different. This
You feel a lot.
is good. You do. And a comfort and calm comes across you.
All right, before
As
that comfort calm comes across me, I grab them just to make sure they
I'm
don't
like
go
holding
anywhere.
your arm.
Cool. Let me grab a thing really quick.
This is the first time you guys have seen Fino like completely shaken.
Mm.
He's like out of this world shaking before he calms
Mm.
down. Not again. Trauma in his eyes, 1,000 yards there, all of that.
Ooh.
Tear just running down one side of his face.
Jerry leans over to Slyrack and says, "This is not a place for a joke."
And I didn't think that out of all the people, you would have to tell him that.
Can you bring me thing? Kind of on that.
Jerry says, "No, Slyrack. I don't think he's joking. I think he actually feels this."
Tortillas up there. Just
I
plain.
suppose we could ask him.
I don't think this is the time.
Oh, yes.
Red hummus, herbal sauce,
So,
Latin
herbals.
Okay, so as the staff alights, and you all can feel the magic flowing over you, strong but incomplete, book appears behind the keeper. Massive tome
Ooh.
Nice.
floating that opens up.
Oh, then lift it up again so you stepped away.
Ooh.
Okay.
This
Old familiar things. It's this book.
That's not the book. What's it called?
Hold on, is there something going on on screen?
I told her to leave or whatever.
That is the book.
Hold the book up. Hold the book up.
This is the book from campaign
Okay.
1.
Yeah.
Yes.
So as
Yes.
As
I
the-
can't see it. I can't see it. Oh no.
It's the book of lore.
So, as the book flies open through many
Love it.
pages, someone give me a perception check if anyone wants to catch something on the book as the
Me.
pages
Doing it.
I'll-
Doing it. We doing it.
Get it? Let's go.
Got the resin powder. Hold on. Perception. Come on.
And I'm rolling my D6.
No. I had it. 10. It was almost
All right, here we go.
much higher.
24,
28.
28.
Was that saving or
Nice.
no?
Huh?
Is that a saving throw?
No, it's just check. So as the pages begin to fly, it's hard to kind of grasp individual sentences, but originally the book opened, it seemed to be flying through statements. And as you're focusing in very quickly, you just kind of... Since you were going through this quick trauma anyways, time is going a little slower for you than everyone else. And as you're focusing in, you realize the book flipped to statements of truth. To some old truths. Locke Lamore is an honorable man.
Cats are having deja vu for some weird reason.
One is he didn't deserve what I did to him. One was I don't mean to betray them, but the world means more.
Oh my.
Jerry and Slyrak or him?
One was simply, they won't believe me, but I am sorry. 28. One is, how is it phrased?
This is epic.
Wait.
I like how
Who does the favor?
The music is working.
Hey, music's so great. What a good choice. One of the truths is, though I pervert the sword, it is for the greater good.
What was that last one?
Though I pervert the sword, it is for the greater good.
Oh wow.
all right.
Awesome.
Man made his own morality.
Awesome.
But it finally comes to a blank page. At the top, quickly inscribed by itself, the oath of the Ugai. And quickly fills in, amongst themselves they will tell the truth when asked thrice. To do otherwise is to invite destruction and the end of their oath. And as it emblazons in a bright light, so does the staff. As the book shuts, disappears, and the glowing light from the staff goes away. And I will write your oath in the book.
Yay.
Fino, that last quote kind of sticks in your mind.
He stepped away for 1 second.
He
Sorry.
stepped away. The last quote sticks in his mind. Seems to tug at a string. Congratulations. You guys have made an oath. Infinite communication.
Are you gonna change the item?
Yes. I'll have to put all that stuff in there, but I'll change the item.
Feely thinks in his head. Anybody want to smoke?
That last line about the sword sticks in your head.
So just so you know, Greg, essentially it works like a modified version of the sending spell.
Ooh,
So
shit,
you
that's
have to want to have everyone hear you. It's not just gonna be hear every thought you have. So you can have one person, two
I
people,
want them to hear
everyone.
that.
Okay, go ahead.
Anybody want to smoke?
We should finish up here. We can
We are not
have
smoking
more
here.
than one oath. First of all,
Correct.
Ketzer does say to everyone though, do the gates, are those the same gates that we encountered previously?
Oh, from that we have in our office.
Oh yeah, I forgot we put it in our office.
They are very similar.
Can I roll?
Kind of technically.
So
History.
what do you give
Instinct?
me? Investigation
Yeah,
with
There you go.
with
Yeah.
advantage.
And, oh yeah, with disadvantage.
Bam.
With advantage.
Okay. I heard. Wait. It's not everything out there. Both is still terrible. I didn't move
What'd you-
things.
What'd you get?
Hold on. I
Yeah,
got.
look what her plus is.
Da, da,
Plus
da.
is what they had.
I know, but I'm trying to see do I add something to it. This is my. Right now it's 15, but I'm just trying to check my stone thing. I don't remember if it was disadvantage or not. Oh no, double my proficiency bonus. So
It should already be. Well, no, I guess it wouldn't be, would it? So
No.
add 3 to that, I believe.
oh wait, no.
Oh no, 4.
No, never mind. That's only for history. No. That's only for history.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
15. The architecture and design of it looks very, very similar to what you found in the
Yes,
Undermines, and what you painstakingly took apart and brought back to your place.
Cycles.
That was quite the choice.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, in your other house.
Very similar, you said?
Yes, very, very similar. So Keeper Bloodfang says, "Any other oaths today? Or should you be taking your leaves?"
Wait, before we take our leave, those lattice-like structures, it's very interesting. What could you tell me about them?
He looks back at him and looks to you. I can't say I've paid them much mind over the years. Do they interest you?
Where we are in space and time.
Of course you can ask.
Where are we? Where is this place located in space and time?
This is the House of Oaths.
I said in space and time.
Located in the House of Oaths. Every question
Where
doesn't get an answer.
Oath. Okay, that's fine.
Unless you want to make an oath of knowledge.
No. What were some of the other things we were talking about? Doing before we settled on this communication one?
Multiple attunements.
Oh yeah, the one about possession though. I think that was a good one. Possession, control.
Yeah.
To give up control of other humanoids.
Do you mean like full control, or you mean like I can't hold my knife to the throat of someone and
Magical.
tell them to do something?
And
No,
magic-
like we
mental
can't
control.
cause them to make their. You can't affect their willpower.
Oh, this is a
Yeah.
trauma response.
No, but it's a good idea.
No, that's okay. I just had a trauma response too.
We'll talk about that later if you want to.
I can be compelled to.
I don't want to compel you to rehash your trauma. I think it's good. I mean, let's nail down specifics.
Okay. Keeper Bloodfang goes and has a seat, and Keeper Wiggin comes and stands over.
I know. Definitely an offline conversation. Here we are. Okay, so we cannot control the will of others. Other humanoid.
Magic.
So we cannot.
Right.
We cannot possess or force the will of another humanoid.
Mm-hmm.
But like, we don't mean like, or death, something like that. Like, we mean like with magic or something. In that
Yes, magically.
in the type of way that means force.
Right.
Okay.
I think that's why we need to word it as not force the will.
Okay.
We cannot magically force the will of other humanoids.
Just
Okay.
force it.
So,
I mean, that could be
Or possess. Because those might not be the same thing.
Yeah, because your will
don't wanna-
wasn't changed.
Yeah, you just didn't have control of your
Yeah,
body.
like,
Your will was still your
yeah.
own.
So
Right.
bodily control.
So affect the will or possess.
Okay.
Oh
Keeper
yeah,
Wiggins
because
says,
yeah.
still
Yeah.
kind of tuning his little banjo here. Well, that's some mighty fine notes you got there, folks. So what we're talking about here is via arcane means, you will never take the will of another humanoid, and will never
Arcane.
possess another humanoid.
Or otherwise, yes.
What
believe
is
there are
otherwise?
other-
What do you say?
Well,
He just wants to make sure that he's not.
for
just magical.
instance,
Mhm.
my magic is arcane, but yours is not, Kevin.
It's natural. It's druid magic.
It's still arcane.
No.
For practical purposes, it's a little
Use
different, but I'll tell you what. Let's get a little more
Okay.
classifications on this. Via the casting of magics or the activation of spells or objects, you will not use these things to take the will of another humanoid or possess another humanoid. Is that what we're talking about here?
Yes.
Or
I believe
whatever
that is correct.
he did to you.
I mean, are we sure there was a possession that you had? I mean, the effective function of possession. I don't know. We're not limiting to possession spell.
Whatever the fuck happened to Lyric? How about that?
Hmm.
I wasn't there.
You weren't. You had to be there.
But essentially,
I
y'all
believe,
want
from what... Yeah, go ahead.
y'all want immunity from control and possession of your persons.
Mm-hmm. Or will. Well,
Understandable.
Yeah, persons.
That's easy enough. Give a little, take a little. And he'll hold his hand out for the staff. Okay, so to nail this down, essentially no spell that takes your character's free will work against you, and you cannot be possessed by any means.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're scratching off friends, we're scratching off dominate person,
Mm-hmm.
gaze,
Person.
all the hold person's an interesting one.
I
Hold
said-
person.
Oh, whole person? Ooh, that's not a possession or will thing.
It's control. It is taking the
Yeah.
control
Yeah.
off a person. You're pulling
Yeah.
control of their body away, so that would kind of be in that ballpark too.
See, but that's why
If you're
I
on the
said
safe
will
side, I'm not
or,
guessing that shit.
that's why I said will or possession, because I was
Mhm.
thinking things like
Right.
that, or anything where you're
So,
binding
I
somebody.
mean, like if you stun
a-
somebody, does
that's
that
a
count?
different. Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I would say
That's too
stun.
low.
Stun's different because the way that's supposed to work is you just punch them in the right spot to seize them up. That's not
Okay.
magic. That's
Yeah, like they want to do stuff, their body's just is like
Not
kinda short
responding.
circuit.
But that's the
Yeah.
same for whole person too. They want to do stuff,
No,
but
they're
magical
magically
band.
held. Yeah. So I think the
That's
difference
still-
would be for practical effects. So for practical effects, as far as how this is going to work in game, we're taking away. Whole person would count for this, but stun won't because that's different. That is not casting on.
But I feel like power would stun would be a no.
Correct. Power word stun is very different. That is the magical.
you're
not physically
magically
interacting with them.
and
Yes.
specifically intentionally doing it.
I don't think there's too many other things that are going to fall under this net. Friends is in there. Suggestions is in there. Charm
Let me
person's in there.
Yeah, that's gonna be my biggest hurt.
Let me
is I
unprepare hold person.
use suggestion quite often.
You guys,
You do.
we
You use
do not have to
suggestion
do this.
all the time.
Look, we do not have to do this. I am not a good person. I don't care about. I used to be. I used to be a good person.
So I'm trying to think. So conjure,
I'm not a terrible person, but I'm just not
In the
good.
spirits
dominate,
your honesty.
dominate person.
Whether we do this,
Dominate person exists, yeah.
So that would be a no, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Correct. No dominate
Yeah.
person.
And this also counts when I'm in my other forms, correct?
Yes.
Like I cannot be. What you call it? They can't like whatever.
Great ape Catra.
Ooh, that's nice. I didn't know. Yes.
What about turn good or evil?
No, that's that'd be fine. Catra, I
All
would say.
versions are right here.
Just a car dealership.
I don't have to grab stuff.
I would say wild shape you're covered. Polymorph, like control creature, you'd be controlled. So dominate creature, you'd be dominated.
Ooh. I don't know, guys. I'm giving up a lot.
But, well, no, because
I primarily
because he would have to be cast by a non-humanoid. The way we worded it.
No.
No. So you have personal protection against these spells affecting you. I think if you change from a humanoid to a creature or a beast, that protection will not transfer with you. As a beast, you wouldn't have the protection that a humanoid had. I don't think it's going to go across.
Oh, see, maybe I didn't. When I originally proposed, I was meant as when I specified a humanoid, I meant that I would never do it to a humanoid, and a humanoid could never do it to me.
To you. Okay, so that's different. That'd be fine. Then that would cover you a lot of your bases.
Technically, it's not all protective, because then like a beholder could still fuck us up.
Okay. I see. You still giving me room to have.
But then we could also
creatures.
still use dominate monster at higher levels.
Right, gotcha.
To counteract that.
Okay, I like that. Humanoid against humanoid action.
So Fae, like humanoid Fae creatures would count.
Some of them would be humanoid, but
I mean, we're trying to nail down the nitty gritty here, because we've been fighting Fae here.
Y'all getting a little Fae entangled. That's interesting. I don't know the classification of every. Let me check one of the ones I threw against you recently and see what they are.
Because I think humanoid is a sub-classification.
I think it is too.
Right. That's what I was thinking, but I'm trying to clarify here.
So, like, archphase would probably be considered, but like the red caps aren't.
He's a vampire or whatever, but he's.
Let's see what we get.
He's like he's Fae.
Who?
Thomas.
Thomas isn't Fae.
Isn't he? He's a vampire.
He's a vampire.
No.
Oh, no.
Thomas
Vampires aren't Fae. They're vampires.
I swore he said he was from like one of the.
From the vampire court, but not.
Vampire court, not the fake.
Not in the fake.
So the vampire courts are on the material plane.
Well,
Their courts are here.
Oh, I did not know that.
This isn't coming up, but no. So I know there's humanoid Fae, so I think you'll be fine based on what kind of Fae you're running into. And so that's going to help across a couple of planes of existence, I think, there.
Okay, cool.
But okay, so essentially, a humanoid cannot cast these things onto you, and you cannot cast these things onto humanoids. And if any clarification is needed, we can do it on a case-by-case basis. And, for the first... I just not attack the spells, and it should never be a problem. But, who knows? We'll see if that staff blows up or not. But
like, ooh, bad choice. You all
right.
Is that for the group or just one person?
So like I can't.
This would be the group.
Okay.
This staff
So
is
I
now
can't
group of
polymorph
two.
somebody willingly then. Like I can't force somebody Uka anymore.
You could, because they still have all their
Correct. They still
Okay.
have.
on their own.
You have changed their form. You have not changed their ability to
Yeah.
decide. And do
Oh,
things.
okay.
That you're okay polymorphing people.
Okay.
And this will be a group attunement as well because the staff is now group attuning. So is the group okay with not being controlled and not being able to control other humanoids?
Yes.
Via
Not
magical
really,
means?
but I don't want to be the one person that.
Not really.
Did you have some spells you wanted to use that do that?
Not really.
Well, yes, but we'll do that.
What did you want to do? What's the
So did we discuss
You hold
summon?
up.
Did we discuss summon Fae?
Yeah. I mentioned that earlier. They just can't be humanoids.
Okay.
yeah, and even with
Elemental.
most of those spells, the Fae can just say no. Like, there is some of those things they have the ability to say no. Elementals do what you say, and they regard you as a friend, so it's less. That's okay. That's a little.
All right. So the stuff I do with Finral doesn't fall into it.
No, it wouldn't fall in it.
Alright. Let me take
He's not a
you
humanoid either, so
Oh yeah. Well, he can take the tape if I want him to.
You're fine. The Finral things will be okay. So okay. Once again, everyone grabs the staff. It alights. The book returns, spins back open to a page, and goes back to the Ugai's oaths. And the new oath is inscribed. Let the Ugai be immune from the effects that would steal their will or possess their persons.
Hey, do I perceive anything again? Can I roll a check?
Sure.
Let's see what other secrets. Casper's looking closer this time.
So anyone who wants to can roll a check. Whoever rolls the highest will be the only one to get a thing.
Oh, okay. No.
This is a perception check.
Oh, this sucks.
What'd you get?
A 12.
Oh, I got a 15,
Moves too fast.
which is still not anything yet.
So the Ugai shall remain immune from all effects of control that would take their free will, force them into actions they do not want to take, or possess their persons and or spirit. The Ugai forswear ever using such spells or abilities against other humanoids. So humanoid to humanoid is the way that works. The words emblazon and enlight, the staff again emblazons and enlights, and your second oath is sworn. Keeper Wiggins goes and has a seat. Keeper Kellen approaches. You may make one more oath should you wish it.
I will never fight no more again.
No. What else did you do? Say? You said it before.
the only other thing I would be interested in is the ability to use more items.
To attune to me.
Yes.
What would you How
I'm
about
still
that?
liking these items. I can only imagine what other ones we'll find.
So if we want more attunement slots, I would say I think
Not.
I think we would weigh that against maybe movement speed.
Oof.
Interesting.
No.
How much?
Mine is already quite low,
I'm not
but
sure what else to kind of balance that with.
we give up our hoard.
What, you can only have 100 gold at a time, and the rest must go away?
No. I mean of newly found items.
Oh,
Yeah, you give it to him. Go find some.
Go find some new ones.
oh, someone did mention last week doing a tithe of having to always just come back to the House of Oath and deliver a certain percentage of everything you make.
But what if we can't
It
get
would
them?
also-
What if we can't roll enough to get there?
It would give us access too.
problem.
I feel like,
Oh, right. Actually,
or at least
Potentially, if you arrange it correctly, potentially it could give you ability to get back here more often than not. But I'm not sure what else to weigh against extra attunement slots, because that's pretty powerful across the board there.
it's pretty dope.
We can leave today. We do not have to do it.
can we come back? I
Let's
asked.
come back to you.
If you can find a way, or contact the, what's his name? Contact the guide, I suppose.
We were supposed to meet up for coffee anyway. I'll look around for him.
He's standing right there and says, kind of like nods, like, relax. Not in front of my bosses. Is the vibe you get. But Kellen says, you can of course come back should you find your way. Should you call successfully, the guide will find you and bring you here. Or if you're in a different city, you may run into different keepers.
Are there different halls, or do they all lead here?
That's an interesting question. There are different keepers for different cities. Can't say for sure if there's more than one hall.
Can we have your names again?
I am Keeper Kellen. My small goblin friend is Keeper Wiggins. My small dwarven friend is Keeper Vet Bloodfang.
I think this is good, guys.
2 oaths sworn, 2 oaths made. 2 potential destructions enshrined. I wish you the best. Keep to your oaths.
What can the staff do now?
How do you mean?
Does the staff itself gain additional benefits?
He chuckles. If you want to hit someone with it, you're welcome to.
I could do that before. Okay.
The staff now gains +2 to its attack and damage.
Nice.
So now it's 4?
So listen, guys.
Something-
I do not believe it was +2 before.
Yes.
Let me
you
see.
did.
Let me see what it was before. I may modify that. That's a little chunky. Who has it?
Oh no, it was plus. Oh no, never mind. It didn't. Just kidding.
I said I don't think it had any room before.
I don't think so.
No,
I
no,
don't
it
think
was an AC bonus.
Hey guys, we want to break our oaths. We just have to make sure we're not near the staff. All right, this is the first part. Then
That's
we get
not
ready
how
to
that
fight off the
works.
hordes.
He chuckles and says, "Oh, y'all going to be fun to watch." And Guide Rethran walks forward and says, "If you will follow me, Guy, I will take you home."
Guide Rithran.
Where did I put him? There he is.
Our home is in escalation. Our guild hall.
He looks like what's his name?
You going to take us there? Can you?
Right, actually.
He looks to you and he says, "Is that where you wish to return?"
I look to the team and say,
Do we have an active key here, Craig?
Yes, in our hotel room.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, then I am okay with going home.
Let's do it.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Do it, do it, do it.
Do it.
He turns.
Cannot wait to
and
swing by. And another thing.
He turns and pushes open the great doors and walks through. And
Is there-
as go ahead.
I'm gonna say, is there any kind of like, anything like interesting about the stonework? I'm just like kind of looking as we go through.
Oh, give me
She about to rob them.
No,
This is from my
no,
people.
no, I'm not.
What if it's from your people?
Are you looking for it from a historical aspect or just a general?
Yeah.
I like architecture. Okay, give me history check, please, with advantage.
Cause I'm trying to. Oh, ooh, okay, not bad. Hold on. So, 22.
22. The stonework is fascinating to you.
Mhm.
It is. You're not sure if this is what inspired Dwarven craft or if this is Dwarven craft. A lot of what you see here does remind you of the many different masteries within Dwarven culture. A lot speaks to a deep understanding of stone and mineral, and a way to work with these items in these ways that many races don't have, that Dwarves are naturally inclined to. A way to tell stories and history through creations. It feels eerily familiar and comfortable to you. And though you're looking at it while walking through it, you feel studying this will give you a better understanding of Dwarven architecture in the future. So, having rolled very well here in this place specifically, you're going to have a +1 to things that have stone cutting to it.
Yay!
Fuck yeah.
Thanks.
Nice.
So you have to remember that because I'm not writing it down.
I am writing it down.
As you all step through one by one, woof, 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 woof. And as you lag behind, looking at the stonework of the doors in the building, before you pass through, Wraithran says, "So coffee? I'll meet you."
Sure, you can leave a note with our secretary. I mean, unless you can just come to me directly.
I'll leave a note. I like to be formal about these things. I'll be in touch. And he kind of ushers you through the gateway.
Insight, CBS.
Go ahead and roll insight.
13.
13. He seems pretty flustered.
Mm-hmm.
You get the impression that he doesn't step outside. He doesn't clock out very often. So, as you step through and the doors close, the blinding light dims. The sound and the music, which you guys were hearing in the hall, fades. As you have magically returned to Udai HQ.
Oh shit!
Damn!
It's been
Wasn't
a
that lush
long
before?
time. Yes, it
Amazing.
was. Because Philly planted all this stuff.
Philly.
Oh, wow.
That looks gorgeous.
Look at what I did. I come back amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, you were. It was your time of response.
Yeah, right.
Since we're talking
Right,
about time of
actually.
responses today.
You know I want to go check on the forest and see how much that's grown.
It's been a little
It's
while.
been 2 days.
You're right, actually.
No, it's been longer than that. You guys were in. You guys were there a little longer than that.
11 days.
Well,
So as you all walk through those doors, you walk into the entry room of your home.
There's our secretary there.
Oh, wow.
That's the first thing I want to know.
Where's he at?
My man is slacking on the job.
What's his name, Guillaume?
What is the condition of our house?
His name is Topher.
Yeah.
Topher, that's right. Jesus
Topher!
Christ.
How can you forget?
Topher, where are you?
Let me put all the tokens down. Give me 1 second.
Wait, do we have anything cool we can give him?
Topher!
Topher, our secretary. And what's his name? God Ruthrand, possible.
What are we talking about? Oh, Ray Thran.
Ray, what? Okay, can you?
Ray. What's up?
It's okay. I got it.
Okay.
So as you all appear and walk into the room, and you call for Topher, you can hear the sound of a lute playing. And I'm sure everyone's seen the scene of Risky Business where Tom Cruise slides into the room and he's playing the air guitar. As the place is spotless here. You hear the sound coming from the entry room, which is where Topher's office is, more or less.
Oh, yeah.
And that's so you turn around and open that. This entry room is a little bit of a mess. There's the front desk, which is still nice, but the corner you see Topher's kind of in himself his home. It's a little junky. He's kind of leaning back, playing on the lute, kind of singing. There's a couple of discarded bottles around him and jugs.
You have a room.
He turns around. Oh my God! What? Did you walk past me?
You have a room.
As he hops up, he just takes a moment to kind of get himself together. He kind of straightens up a bit, puts the lute down, kind of straightens the bottles, and kind of starts to slide them under like a cover.
Didn't we bed craft that for him?
He did. He does have a room. He says, "I know I have a room, but I'm on his office hours." Why?
Pointedly at the bottles.
Those aren't from today. Those are from like clock out. I don't.
The room.
Well, I'm not gonna invite people in.
Okay. Okay.
And
I
he's
said,
gonna,
I go to the group. I say, Topher, give us 1 second, please.
oh,
I
yeah,
lean
sure.
in real close to Topher. Just look at him and take a big whiff.
I'm not drunk.
Give me insight with advantage.
Right.
And cast her mind whispers to Slyra.
Is my passive picking up anything?
Is he drunk? As I see him leaning.
Trying to figure out.
I know.
How much
I
D&D
I
Beyond
mind
is
whisper that
not
to you
loading?
as I see you lean in.
Your passive, before, like when you first arrived, he did not appear very sober. But the more you sit here in front of him, the more he is straightening himself up. So
Okay.
you're not sure if he was just super relaxed or if he
Yes.
was unsober.
Alright, for some reason my D&D Beyond is not loading. Let me...
So I pushed him out the door. Oh, I put my arm around his shoulder and I got him out. I said, they're trying to catch you right now. Just leave. Walk away.
If you're walking him out, he will walk. Let me roll it for you, Manny.
Yeah, please.
Rachel's looking
Jesus.
at Fino.
Not loading.
No. We have more important things than you guys fucking with Topher.
Listen,
5.
people are trying to kill us. You gotta stay alert on work hours. at
Yeah,
least.
you rolled a 5. You look. Oh, wait, I said advantage. Hold on, let me roll again.
Okay. There it comes.
Nat 20.
Hey, very much better
Alright.
than a
Okay,
five.
so given what you know about Topher and what you have gleaned the last time you were in escalation, Topher did have quite the network of other children. You get the impression that had you come back by regular means, Topher would have had about an hour. He would have like an hour heads up before you arrived. Topher is not sober. Topher has been enjoying his insanely easy job with no responsibility, and probably has set up some means to not get caught like this.
I just chuckle and whisper to him. Now you know not to underestimate us. Do better.
Yes, sir. Forward and upward. And he'll close the doors as he goes back. And you can hear him start cleaning up.
Finger to say something and then just puts it back down.
Oh, yeah, he's just like, he got out. He's like, oh no.
Yeah. Forward and upward is hilarious.
He's like, busted.
I turn to the group and just kind of laugh.
Should we
I find it
is this Mike?
genuinely funny.
I don't know. I like the kid.
Tatsu says, should we tell him? Well, I guess we're not actively being hunted, so never mind.
No. So listen, I was thinking, we have these things that we have taken. What is there anything in here that we should give him?
I was looking at our list. I don't think so. I was really thinking about it.
Oh, I mean, we have.
I mean, what we give him? Like Stone of Good Luck. That might be a good one. A nice little gesture.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Which one was that?
Stone of Good Luck.
I will tell you what it means.
It gives a plus.
One bonus to ability checks and saving throws.
Yes.
It's only a +1, so it's like not enough that I feel like we would miss it. Also, I already have.
Yeah, I don't have any slots.
Easy
so.
for me to say. I have this item already.
It's your choice, guys.
I say it would be nice, but with the condition that he, straightens up a bit during work hours.
We can take it back if he fucks up.
Yeah, along with his hand.
Give us your story.
As long as it's what?
Nothing, just kidding.
So are you calling him back in?
Yeah. Topher, one moment, please.
As he comes back in, the entryway is completely clean now. And he seems to be carrying himself much better.
Does he have pants on now?
Yes, ma'am. He does. Yes, ma'am.
I guess, let's say, Jerry is pulling it out of the haversack. I think that's where it was.
Yes.
Say, we brought back a little gift
No,
for you.
it's in my marble.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's
Larry,
right.
do you mind?
We have a little gift for you.
Which I actually can't get it.
Oh, no!
We can give you the gift in the morning.
There's a gift. What gift?
A little souvenir.
It was a good behavior gift.
Yes.
Oh,
But
great.
now we're going to
With the
sleep on it. Make
expectations
sure
for good.
you still want to give it to you.
What? No, I mean, I took all the meetings and I got all these things organized.
Right, but straighten up a bit during work hours.
Slymrock has that face on where like he's like trying to be stern to like enforce the punishment, but he doesn't believe it. He's like trying to hide a smile the whole time.
Love it, love it.
Answer's the only one who's dead ass serious.
Also, while you're here, yes, make sure you read the paper every morning and keep us abreast of the ongoings of Crackhammer.
Yes, actually, if you could read the paper in general and give us a little rundown. Good.
He kind of puts his hands on his hips. I read the paper every day. I'm a member of society.
Right, but give us a little rundown.
What do you want to know?
Things that may pertain to us. And Crackhammer, and anything Crackhammer related. Listen, you never know.
He kind of scratches his head. I mean, I can arrange to get a copy of the Crackhammer edition of the Earmark. Is that what you want?
Yes.
Also,
Yes.
wait,
You stay abreast of it.
Brian, have
Uh-huh.
any of us heard of the Man on the Moon broadcast?
No.
No.
I mean, but I don't know how far and wide that was heard, so I don't know.
No. So
Okay.
that was you guys.
I
The
can't
last group
remember.
found that on a scroll on a pirate ship.
Oh, I can't remember how we tuned into it randomly.
It was a very high roll of investigation.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Hey, Brian, I just asked him, how's that forest doing? Yeah, what's happening over there?
He's so serious about that forest.
Yeah.
Let me pull up my map really quick.
Can we see that Joan on a train?
You could see the smoke from the train. You could not see the devastation.
What?
Devastation. Jesus.
Oh well, they got the Jews of Veridus. They got here pretty quickly. You know, all the fires have been out for a while now. It's just they gotta clear the destruction, clear all that out, put some new growth, promote healthy growing. You don't want to just throw a full tree there. You know, it has to make its way.
Yeah, and we need native plants as well. You know, some native trees, not anything foreign. Go ahead. No invasive.
I'm not a Druid. I mean, they're a whole nation of Druids, but they're handling it. You know, Escalation had to pay a few reparations, but you know, it's fine.
If you hear of any like volunteer opportunities, please keep me in the loop.
Oh well, I mean, we've lost some face with Veridus, so they don't want any help from us.
I'm sorry? What was that last part?
Lost some face as far as like relations between Veridus and Escalation. It's not as great as it used to be.
And it's
Since
because of
when?
the fire.
Since they blame Escalation for losing a very large swath of forest.
Did we know this, Brian?
No.
Before? Okay.
All right.
Why did they say why they blame Escalation? Seems kind of
Not
random.
really. I mean, they know it wasn't them, and they know it wasn't Krakauer because that's too far away. Not really Gilvestro's style. And with the only other, thing here, they don't think it was random people. Maybe they talked to some trees. I don't know. They're Druids. They work in mysterious ways. But anyway, this is the closest power structure. If we're not taking care of the trees, it's our fault. So even if it wasn't anyone from Escalation, it's Escalation's responsibility from being the closest large nation. Druids are really weird about that kind of stuff.
And I look at Philly. Are you? Oh, yes. Hell yeah, you are.
Oh, sorry. I meant no offense to the present Druids.
None
No,
taken.
but one of them here is.
I care.
Two of them
looks
here are.
mildly
There's
offensive.
two Druids, Fino.
Yeah, I only thought one of them cared. I mean, you see one of them being really weird about it. And the other one...
Catherine's just looking
who
at
cares?
Fino like... Although I did start
What the
fire.
fuck are you, the Onceler?
What race is
The Lorax?
Topher again?
There you go, you the Lorax?
Topher is a human child.
Why he looks so tiny?
Like 8?
Because there's no child token. There's a halfling token that I made
That's what I'm
smaller.
looking like. What's happening?
Oh, what
With
is
the
that?
tail.
I forgot. I
With the
think
tail,
it's a tiefling token that I just made tiny.
Okay, that's why I was confused. Okay.
No, that's my son.
No.
Have you been eating okay, Topher? No.
This is my nephew,
Oh
Topher.
yeah, you guys did pay me, I believe, before you left. I've been.
We did, but
This is my sister's son, guys.
I feel responsible for your well-being now.
I believe it gave him enough for
Oh.
a few weeks.
It's like I'm part of the group. This is great. You guys make me feel so welcome.
Listen.
Well,
Oh, well, okay. Actually, she said in her head
Jason.
to the rest of the team, if we make him a new guy, he can join our communication link.
No, we do not want... Do we want that?
It might be useful.
We can...
Let's think about it. Let's think about it.
It's kind of like... Never mind.
But he's a kid. Never mind. Well, but it's optional. Anyway, let's think about it.
Are there child labor laws?
Well, he's working for us.
He is currently
Yes,
looking for you, and no, there are not child labor laws in
What
in
are
this
you-
You
region.
do have to be careful. He needs him in his little network. He is essentially a spy. I'm not sure that he would want to
be
Be
able to
bound
tell us?
to tell the truth all the time. Pretty sure
Oh, true.
who
Because he has to keep
lies
the oath.
are a part of his currency.
Yeah, why put his life in
Somehow
peril?
I thought only the penalty applied to us, but no, you're right. Yeah. Yeah.
We're just
By
sitting
the
there
way, I
quiet.
don't.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
sitting
yeah.
right
Yeah,
next to
we're
us.
just looking
Everybody
at
just
each other
silent.
like
And
his eyes going back and forth weirdly.
with your passive insight, Fino, he's taking this in. He's clocking that there's a form of communication here he can't hear.
Okay, guys. I guess yeah,
Sorry.
we'll get back to you in the morning with that gift.
I said, wait, guys, this one's sharp.
Good. That's a great skill to have. We'll see you in the morning, Topher.
Absolutely. And he heads back to the office and closes the doors. Still a few more hours of office hours.
Okay, so we need to open
What
a
else
door
do we
here
need
at
to
some
do?
point so that we can visit there if we need to.
Yeah, let's do it now. Actually, probably.
No, we don't need to keep one open because if Walkers opens the other one, and then we somehow wind up somewhere very different, then all of our doors will be all the doors will be locked. You see, we take two if he takes two, then no one can open a door if they're somewhere else. I guess we should open it when we need to.
You have 4 keys, right?
Mhm.
You only have one active one at the moment.
Yeah, we have 4 keys, so he can't open the other door.
Oh, he can only open one door by
He
himself.
only has one key. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Oh, that's perfect. I guess we can open the door.
have one here, one correct.
I will leave my key in my bedroom door.
Well, not leave it there. You just unlock it to go in.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta go to Slyrack's bed. Freaky Slyrack.
If you guys go look in my room, there's not much in my room. There's a bed. There's a chest. There's
Is
a
the
rug on
bed-
the floor.
Ever been slept on, or do you just go into your marble?
I think I've slept in it once.
Okay.
You guys weren't here for long.
He's got like one of those
I know,
comfy
but I'm
wooden
just
dummies
curious.
that he just constricts, and that's how he sleeps.
What?
He
So,
constricts when he comes to
Please
dummies.
stop
I
this.
don't remember whose room was who, so I have to double check that. But the key is put into Slyrack's door, so you do have the access to your bastion.
Bastion.
And since you have opened a link to the bastion in a major city, you now have access to supplies. to buy
Hey,
things.
hey.
Yes, we should go collect these things at some point, I guess.
Hey, I'm home tonight. Sorry.
Great.
Alright.
Peace.
No.
We should go collect these things for the bastion.
Yes.
And then
Shopping.
I'm like, also, Slyrack, when you go in there and pull out the bag, does anyone want anything specifically from the bag of holding? I mean, I would like the boots of Elven Kind.
Let's see. We got the chime of opening, amulet of proof against detection. I'll take boots of speed.
Oh, yes, you could use those. You'd be much faster.
How
Now,
do
we don't all have to use an attunement slot for the Staff of O's now, do we?
Can we just put it in the bag?
Just throw it in the
Well,
bag.
That's a good point, because you have made the oath, so there's no getting out of it by not being attuned.
Exactly.
So no, you do not have to be attuned to it. You'd lose the AC bonus if you're not attuned to it.
Oh,
Okay.
true. And my AC
Oh, we
is
have a
mad
personal AC
fucking
bonus?
low.
I don't think I had an AC bonus on there.
I do. I know I do.
I'm pretty sure you have it. Well, you may not click this. You may not have had it on there if you didn't attune to it.
I don't have it attuned.
I'm not
I don't
attuned to
know.
it anymore. I don't know slots, but...
Well, you haven't died in the campaign, so you're fine.
Adamantium
No harm, no
chainmail.
foul.
I could. What did that add? What was the benefit for that?
And let me see what the item
Does anything we have increase AC?
The whole in
Cause mine is not.
Can you wear that?
I can do what I want.
It's metal.
Well, no, but
I'm a person. I'm not a cat.
I'm not a cat. Exactly.
it is so. Adamantium is heavy armor, so you need to be able to wear heavy armor.
Oh, guys. While we're here, I need something to increase my chainmail. I mean chainmail. my
Now, if Slarak can find himself a breastplate or some half plate that will equal my current AC, I will give you the +2 studded leather that I have.
You have anything for this?
we have more than enough money to get what you were looking at previously, don't we?
We might. That's what I'm saying. Now that we're back here,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go meet up with and another thing. Hopefully, I brought them some business. Hopefully, I'll get a little bit more of a discount.
Mission.
And yeah, if that's the case, I'll give you the armor I have.
Yo, how do I get the plus from the Staff of Oaths?
You have to attune to it.
I'll add it on.
No.
Let's see. Yeah, what I have now is
So three
give
of them.
you
I
what 14
don't need those anymore.
plus your dexterity.
What are you talking about?
The studded leather armor that I have.
That Fey twin book.
So yeah, I'm taking.
We still have that, correct?
The what?
The twin book that has the Uga on it.
What
Oh,
book?
the one that
That the changeling was writing in.
they were writing our
Yes.
names in.
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna cross. Should I cross? As a team, should I cross this out? We're making
cross
quite a
drawn.
name.
Obscene picture.
Whoa.
Also, I will take the amulet of proof against detection or location if no one needs that. I'm just going to.
All yours.
Catch your sharks. Oh shit, guys!
What?
I just realized we left Sabetta in the crack.
That's okay. I'm sure with Slyrack and Crackhammer.
He's not in crack gamma. He's in the world between worlds. He's
Oh! I thought he was in crack.
Oh, he's a baby. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Just left him in another country.
He's in the, right. He just hopped on a private jet. Like, oh wait, this is somebody.
Okay, never mind.
I thought about it. He's at the back.
Oh shit!
Overseeing the construction of our place.
Oh, okay.
You do have a +1 to your armor class, Fino.
Yeah, I already had that, but I didn't have the Staff of Oaths attuned.
No. So if you look at your armor class, there's a just +1 magic bonus that I put in.
I know
there.
this is random. But you did that separately.
Yes. So you have a +1 in your armor class, just +1 for magic, and that's from the oath.
Okay,
Or the
cool.
staff.
So you're gonna have the gloves of thievery plus the amulet.
If no one else needs it. And the boots too.
In the boot. Oh wait. Oh, Elven
Because
kind.
the
Of
amulet's
Elven
the only
kind.
thing I have to
Elven
attune
kind.
to.
Of Elven kind. Got you.
I mean, I do not need to take the amulet.
Oh
So-
shit! Your flame tongue sword isn't attunement.
My flame tongue sword is attuned, right? The Staff of Oaths is attuned, and then the amulet would be attuned. Everything else,
Oh, okay. Oh, the gloves and the boots are nice.
no.
Oh, nice.
That's sick.
Jeez,
I thought the
crazy.
gloves you had you. That's crazy.
Crazy
Yeah, that's
town. Crazy
that's
town.
amazing. Someone has a ring of spellstorm,
So
right?
now-
Slyrack, right?
You can't detect me.
Yes.
You can't detect me magically in my location, and then I have
I'll take the boots of
boots.
speed.
so no one knows where I am. I mean, so it sounds quietly.
Jerry should probably take the parapet of wound closer since he's a
A slammer?
tanker.
He's a slammer.
Or you, Slyrack.
carry out.
I don't have any more slots.
Oh,
I've got.
The sword can be slapped.
oh
I have
no.
my cloak.
Oh no, definitely.
I have the ring. And
What?
what was the other thing I had?
I missed the fight.
Oh, the
already.
Already.
Staff of Ages.
Oh, I forgot about that stuff. We got so many things. Oh my god.
So many things.
You're welcome. What
Ridiculous.
can I say? Except you're welcome.
Ridiculous.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Let's go. See what other items we can add to our collection. Well, he wants the thing. I'm gonna see if I can get some leather armor.
Good.
Well,
And I
as
need
the,
Items
to
that
sell
we
it.
don't use.
I need
Are we
something.
okay
Hmm?
with selling them or using them in trades to gain other items?
Maybe our necklace.
Yes, the necklace. We can trade that.
And maybe the
And
sword.
that which
necklace
Avengers?
of prayer beads.
Yeah. Our 4 blessings and a cure wound.
Oh yeah, and the curse sword.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be
That could-
situational, but I'm okay with getting rid of it.
Rule number 1: never get rid of a gun.
Yeah, maybe a curse sword might be crazy, especially in our hometown.
This is somewhere
Ish,
else.
home-ish town. All right.
You know, we should have given it to Harry.
Well, no, like I can't figure we would like if we did, we'd sell it or trade it to
Yes.
like a store or a museum, not to.
Yeah, I
Person.
meant to. Or
Yeah.
something. Can't
That's
control
great.
who the store sells them to. That's the problem.
So, off to end another thing then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it
And any
is just
component
about 12
on the
o'clock,
way.
so we will
Oh,
postpone the shopping trip for next session.
No.
Man, I really did not want to spend so much time in that hall.
It ended up
Upset.
being a thing. Well, you guys got some good stuff.
No, it was good.
Took it
I'm
up.
just, I didn't want to spend so much time.
Want to
doing
give some action?
it. Just do something.
Well,
Like we're back home now. It's like, oh, we got back home. We
next
can't do something.
episode is a shopping trip.
It's a whole
Yeah.
week. Exactly.
Well, if you guys had maybe gone too quickly through, you may not have thought to get Bath back here.
Don't.
Yeah.
No, chill. I always think about getting Banff back here. I always want to get back home.
That was a good one because it was going to be a long trip back otherwise.
right.
Now we open
And
the
we had
door.
to figure out how to escape the city halfway. But yeah, that's
exactly. That's what I'm
perfect.
saying. Because
We could really go
escaping
back
that
and
city,
forth.
bro.
That's amazing. Whoa. Those keys, man. Spyrack. The gift that keeps giving.
Right.
All right, got us the key.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Great job, bro.
Once again, I'm plagued by an item coming out of my opening dungeon.
Really?
Yes. The last one negated magic in the entire world. The Arcane
Oh, Jesus
Bane.
Christ.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that almost destroyed Harry.
Yeah, that's what put
Right.
there.
That's hilarious, yo. We got that out of the dungeon? Well, I wasn't there. for
Yeah,
that.
it was the opening dungeon. It was essentially, there were these magical traps across the entire dungeon. And to turn them off, you had to get these rubies from elsewhere in that dungeon and put it on this certain platform. So I think
Wait.
the Sean or Greg's character took a bunch of them out.
It was Greg, I think.
Yeah, took a bunch of them out. And so I was like, okay, so what do these do outside the dungeon? Well, in the dungeon, they negate magical traps. So I guess that means they negate magic. They negate magic now. And then it just exploded into a crazy mess of great
Damn.
nonsense lore. And now we have magical keys. It's like, what do the keys do in the dungeon? Well, they open doors, magical doors. They get you out of magical planes of existence. What do they do outside? They open magical planes of existence. Love it.
And as far as next week, I don't really want to do much shopping other than
Yeah.
possibly some armor. I'm
That's
more
it.
interested in
Next
what
step.
or we can do for the store. Yeah, like I want to
We need
expand.
to look
You
into
said you want
the
to see what you can do for the store?
story, right?
Oh,
You said story or store?
No, this store. Like I want to open another store. I want to open another location. I want to
this
franchise
motherfucker
it.
over here
You're trying to franchise and another
and
thing?
another thing. Get,
Oh my god!
get your capitalist ass out of my
No.
face.
Love it. Love it. Love
The
it.
official spokesperson. I don't want to be the official
No.
spokesperson of just one location that only
Oh
a
my
few people
God.
heard of.
He wants to
I
move
want
up
to
the
get out of
chain.
here to a corner.
He's trying to have a side. Oh no, RP. He's trying to have a side quest.
This man trying to
I
be
love it.
Billy Mays.
I love
Like,
it.
stop it, bro. The sham wild guy.
Can I
over
just
here.
roll to see if I
You know,
got
Slyrock has really come to like this whole attention of being the spokesperson. He's running with it.
What do you want to roll, Ketcher?
Just to see if I get all my components. I said I don't want to role play my components.
Your spell components?
Yeah.
Was there anything that cost a dollar amount?
The Revivify Stone.
Was that a diamond of X amount of value?
Mm-hmm.
300, I think.
300. Yeah, let me look.
300
That's the one thing I
gilead.
wanted to explicitly have.
I
300
have one left.
gold. And then I think I have Resurrection also as a separate spell. Hold. Please.
You can definitely get that here because the upper district has that insanely high fashion jewelry store.
Mm-hmm.
Now, because of where it is, a
And-
diamond worth 300 will probably cost you more than 300.
And I also need Diamond Dust of 100 for a greater restoration.
You got a greater Jizzy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's dope.
These are findable things. We'll roll some. We'll roll to see what it's going to cost you, but they are there.
Okay.
Better buy it from me and another thing. Cyrus gonna kill the tree.
Catch us. Well, we'll talk about it next week.
That's true. We have that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do. I don't think they have stones like that.
It's going to be, listen, Catcher, I'll buy it from there, sell it to the store, then you go buy it from the store.
Right. At least not yet, Eddie.
I'll buy it from there.
Genius. then you go in saying loudly, I wonder if they have these stones. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I found these here.
I think Slyrock would be more interested in look, you go get the stone wherever you get the stone. I just need you to tell people.
You got it from
There you
me.
go. Man, no.
Yo, you know what you should do? Open up your franchise in that in the Capstone dungeon. Get some tempies.
Yo.
Oh, interesting.
You
Yo,
guys,
actually,
you guys still have a ton of tempies. Well, I know Jerry has a ton that he took out. I'm not sure anyone else kept their tempies.
I don't know that I
I don't think
explicitly.
I had any left.
A 10-piece of tempies.
I didn't say anything about them. So
You
it
guys,
was-
well, I know Chris actually has them still on his character sheet in the inventory.
Insane.
Wait. From where we have 100K gold pieces?
100K.
I don't think you have 100,000 gold.
Yo,
pieces.
Iron Golem, 100K. I think that's what he owed. The dude, or
120 under. Huh? What the? Oh, what?
What are you reading?
Oh, no. I'm looking at what that boy owed.
yeah, that's
Never
what I'm
mind.
saying. Yeah.
Oh,
Never mind.
Oh.
what Punch
What
owed?
Punts owned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
And-
deceased.
What his family now owes because you killed Punch.
I was trying to see how much money we had, and I saw that and was like, hold on.
R.I.P. Punch. That's my boy.
Alright, something.
Okay.
He just got caught up in the high-speed world of artificing.
Wow, guys.
Look around
We made
and
it
find
out of
that
there.
world. That's what he got caught up in.
If y'all ain't have no oaths, I was ready to sell it all.
I know, that's why I'm surprised you didn't try
What
to
were you gonna do? Yeah. Well, what were you
That's the
thinking
thing. I
about
didn't
throwing
have
down?
anything to weigh it against. Weigh against it.
Your soul.
Wait.
Yeah,
what,
I mean-
what was it? What was it going to be though? Kill the guy?
It was either gonna be kill my enemy or get me the sword. If killing my enemy was too much,
You could never kill again.
then get me the sword. I could never kill again.
Like you could never strike the final like killing blow ever again.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
If Ryan always let me pull the punch, like
It would simply be that your strikes can no longer be lethal.
okay.
That would be so cool. Yeah, go back and make the thing.
I mean, that's cool till it's not.
But how do you know? Like, what if you accidentally hit a guy with 1 hit point?
It wouldn't kill him.
Like he
Because-
always can only knock someone out.
Oh, like
Oh,
it would
no,
take
when the-
away his ability.
Well, actually, I guess it couldn't because
Okay.
you have to be able to break the oath.
Yeah, exactly.
So then no, it would have to be. How does he look, Brian? Oh, he looks pretty fucked up.
But doesn't he have something where he can like know his enemy?
No, I don't have no.
It won't give you. It still wouldn't give you the hit points. Like
I can tell. I can tell the
Maybe you have
where
to like
everybody
roll
is in the turn
insight.
order. If they roll lower than me,
You have to roll insight like before every hit.
Yeah,
right.
right.
I bop him. I bop him with the bottom with the hilt of the sword. Bop it.
So you
Yeah.
can say you want
Yeah.
to do non-lethal
Mhm.
damage.
You
That
just
would be cool. Yeah. I
have
want
to
to go back and do this.
use the flat end of your sword for,
Mhm.
for the rest of your life, or get
The sword's on fire.
Exactly. So if you
a
hit him with
Rurouni
the sword,
sword.
you're fucked.
And he starts burning.
Exactly. He takes 6 points of fire damage. His next turn, he died.
Maybe you have to
Boom.
give
It's
him
a
a
reverse
sword.
blade sword.
And-
Did
There's
you give
ways
up your
around. You
sword?
just probably couldn't use that sword as much as you do now.
no, yeah. If Tino could kill this dude, he would give up his sword.
Well, he'd have a new sword, so.
Yeah.
You're not gonna lie. I
That would've
was
been cool.
kind of surprised that everyone went on board with
I was not
Possession?
the possession oath.
This shit looks
All
scary,
Slyrak
bro.
was doing that one by himself.
As a normal person, no, I don't want that to happen to me. No, absolutely not.
only if Tino did it because he can't do
Well,
it.
Slyrak was taking that oath
No.
though, whether the group was going to or not.
And like I said, like knowing that like people keep trying it in fights, especially
Right.
last time when I tried it when I was an ape, like I could have
Oh, yeah.
killed
Oh
you
yeah, they
all.
tried it like 3 times in a row.
Those Fae were trying
Yeah.
to grab all of you. It just kept not working. That could have went
Yeah,
real bad. They
that
got
could have
you
went
any one of you.
so bad. So like
that's a
all of
great
that
shit.
in mind, Casper was like, maybe this is a good idea actually.
And now
No
you've
hesitation.
you've neutralized one of the biggest powers of the Queen of Faust.
That's
How about that?
amazing. Now you can pop shit all you want to her. No,
Well,
don't
maybe-
do
That was
Maybe don't do
Slyrak's
that.
main goal. But he just didn't want that to happen again.
Yeah.
Wow.
I felt knowing your character's trauma. I genuinely felt so bad as soon as Brian said it. I was like, oh
I didn't even
no.
remember it.
Oh,
I'm just
no.
in the moment. Things
Of
happening
all
left
the
and right.
people, this is
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
Chef kiss. These things just happen perfectly sometimes. But yeah, 2 oaths.
Open the door for
I
so many
feel
other
pretty
things
good.
to happen.
Yeah, I feel pretty good that you guys aren't going to break these oaths. It will be the one that could get broken is the lying thing. I think that
Yeah.
if one breaks, it'll be that one.
Yeah. I don't.
Unless
I
you
feel
guys,
like
like,
none of
get
us have
a-
secrets that crazy to hide though. Or at all. I don't think Casper has any secrets.
Y'all
I can't.
come
I
up
genuinely don't.
Y'all come up
It's
with
pretty simple how to do it.
Well, see,
Y'all find reasons.
But we do have to
I
be
don't think
careful,
it'll be
though,
secrets. I
that-
think it'll be actions you don't want to tell other people you've done. Like you probably do a thing and not want other people to know you did it.
Mm.
also means like no practical jokes
Who did
that
this?
involve lying.
Damn it. Well, I can tell you it wasn't that person.
Oh, like you spend spend weeks putting like some big surprise party an hour before they ask you, where are we going?
Yeah, that'd be downtime. for them. It's like I choose not to answer. Where are we
We're
going?
going to Jerry's.
Where are we going?
We're going
Where are we
to
going?
Bob's house. We're going to Bob's house.
Go to your motherfucking birthday party. There, you happy?
No, Michelle does that in real life.
Okay.
Just can't give something up. Just like Lord. can't give it up. I'm like, yo, Michelle, chill.
It bothers me.
I think this will come up more with your character's interactions with NPCs. Like Slyrak going down his "Am I evil?" side path there. Thino,
Yeah.
by any means, I want this sword things. You know, if like an
Oh, yeah.
NPC gets disappeared and you're like, hey, what happened to that guy? And one of you guys did it. Like, there's enough side shenanigans that happened that I think could get you guys up in the truth thing.
Because I can
With
tell
that
you,
being an issue.
Dino's definitely going to do something. At some point, he's going to do something that's going to piss the group off. He hasn't found it yet.
I
It's
think
gonna
the more
happen.
you guys get involved in the larger workings of the world, there'll be some solo decisions being made that have larger impacts. I mean, you guys.
I'm a terrible person, but I'm not a good person anymore. I tried the good route. It's interesting. Nobody asked him yet what happened to him.
Well, when Chris wakes up and remembers, he will.
What the fuck happened?
What'd you do, man? What'd you do? Yeah, because that's you know, I was responsible for my last group all getting murdered. It's like, wait, what? What do you mean? Expand on that for me.
All of them. The entire crew. It was like 21 of us.
It was fucked up. But hey, you made it. That's all that matters, right? The survivor.
Exactly. I don't even know if Fino was the leader of the crew either. He was just part of the crew.
He's just a bull.
He's part of the crew. I don't necessarily know if we had a leader, but they were a tight group. They were like family.
Yeah, you should have made an oath. What's wrong with you?
If I can make an oath to get them all back.
I mean, you could have got their souls, bro.
You could have asked. You could have asked if nothing else. Or freed their
Well,
souls from at least.
It's like, I will trade the souls of these guys.
Oh, whoa. No.
That's odd to say in front of the guy.
Well,
Well, I mean,
That's
if you were the one holding the staff and you said it just ran up.
oh, that would be insane, bro.
Nah, he's like I said. He said he's not a terrible person. He's just not a good person. He wouldn't do that to the crew he's with. He doesn't want. He doesn't want something like that to happen.
You would not be the first group to come here and only one person leaves.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
It's not exactly a house of morality. It's the house of oaths.
I should not have betrayed him. That's what that line was about. Yeah.
A lot of fun little things there. I
That
gotta
was
write
a
your
cool
oath in a
little-
book.
Harken back. That was cool.
Yeah, that book's gonna be in every campaign.
I love it.
I was like, yo, the book. When I saw that book, I was like, is that it? Is that it?
That was so damn cool.
So, Benny, in my campaigns, that book represents when the group makes a choice that affects the world at large.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Wait, say it again?
When the group makes a choice that will affect the world at large. That
You know,
book
the
It
dragon
goes,
out.
it goes into that kind of
pops up.
changed some things.
That
She's
changed something.
she's still
In our
out there, right?
campaign,
I don't think we killed
it
her.
earns you a sticky note on the big map I have on the wall.
Nice.
No,
Nice.
wait.
So it goes in.
I feel
We
like we
killed
did
her.
The
kill
one
We
her.
killed her. That's how Solara got the eggs. We
What
killed her in the
dragon?
air.
Oh, the green dragon? Yes, the green dragon.
Oh man, no. Solara has dragon.
Oh, yeah,
eggs.
that too, Manny. The conflicted queen
It's a mother of dragons.
got three dragon eggs 47 years ago.
Yikes city, yikes.
She's the mother of
Oh.
dragons. He is.
She
Danny.
I did
She
a
was,
lot, okay?
she was able to not only get the three eggs, but hide them from her friends and family and closest companions.
Good thing we didn't have the truth thingy.
Good
Because
thing.
that, for our group, we
I
would have
just
just
want
killed each
dragon
other.
eggs.
We would have killed each other, I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
Mike's gonna find out you got the migs.
They ended up chasing down a dragon to kill it, and the dragon was it was actually pretty crazy. They were on the sky ship, chased down another sky ship,
One for one of them.
and the dragon, and they had a
Oh,
in
and I
air.
did break the bond for one of them.
For no reason.
Because I didn't know what it did.
The eggs had been enchanted so that when they hatched, the dragon will be predisposed to listen to
I didn't
the
know
first person
that.
they saw. But Solora being, hey, what's this? Tap, 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 broke the enchantment on one of the eggs. So
shit.
one of the
told
dragons
somebody
is just straight up dragon.
I told somebody about it, but I don't remember who.
I think it was Baez, or it
And they were
was,
like, "You did what?"
it wasn't Baez. It was Baez's helper, Sulfur. whatever
Oh
his
yeah,
last
the
name is.
creepy one with the teeth, the piranha teeth.
The teeth and two different color eyes.
Mm.
Yeah, Baez's helper. You told Baez's helper, and he
Very
informed
good.
you that you're fucking crazy.
Cool.
45
And
years.
how long do dragon eggs take to hatch?
She was informed that she could not will them to hatch, but
Right.
she could imply
Influence.
her will to make it happen. And to get that information and more, she extended an invite to Baez to her court.
I did?
Yes, she did.
To do what?
An invite to your court.
I don't know about that. That sounds unfamiliar.
Bad deals always do.
I genuinely don't remember that. That's insane.
Oh, I know what I waited against because I wanted Baez there.
Oh man. Oh yes.
Would you remember
Oh
that?
yes. Yeah, I do remember because I made it with the creepy guy,
Yes, you did.
and I was like, "Wait, I feel like we should have added more to that." And you're like, "Nope, deal done."
Yep. So across those 45 years, assuming the eggs weren't destroyed, the eggs would have hatched at some point. But you know, I'm sure that won't come up at all.
Ever. Never ever.
Nope. Never ever. Though.
It's like, oh Lord. Nothing.
Illuminati, super Illuminati. Yeah, but you know, little things like that. Slora running around like a mob boss in other people's kingdoms.
Listen, I was playing for a goal.
For a goal?
Yeah.
Imperialism? Was that the goal?
It was
Kind of.
goal world domination.
It kind of was,
I'm-
actually.
I mean, I was very one-track minded. Like, what would she do for her kingdom? That's it. This is my first campaign. I was like, you
Her
have
and
play
the
to the
side.
character.
Her and
And
the
it was
side,
like,
the
what
same
would this
thing.
character do?
Yeah, there were two characters actively trying to take over the world.
No, just trying.
Wow.
Well,
And they had a falling out early on.
I was trying to forge alliances and
I didn't
stuff.
necessarily know that Assad was trying to take over the world. I thought Assad was just trying to be
But he was.
extremely about his country, and that's it.
He, like, made deals against
He made
the team. Like,
he
it
made
was
a ton of
crazy
deals.
sneaky.
Well,
Damn.
What you mean, well?
I don't
No,
know.
that-
He
No,
made deals
that-
against the team.
Arcane, the Rubies?
The Rubies, I say, was the deal against the team.
100% it was.
That was a side campaign he just went. But Solora also immediately after, not knowing, also went to go get the rubies. Solora was
I'm
also
not
looking
saying.
for those.
I didn't see Solora.
No,
as a
so
good person.
Solora was trying to get those rubies too. I'm
I
pretty sure
didn't
you
see Solora as a
told I'm pretty sure you told
I
your
think-
family. You told someone in your family about it.
I told him about it, but I don't think I was trying to take the deal from the
You
team.
tried to take the city.
No, Assad City.
No,
I
you
think-
tried to take the thicket when.
I did?
Yes, you told your mom it was unguarded and told her to hold off though. But you gave her the lowdown on the city and told her that Anton had left to take the throne, and that it
Oh,
was
yeah, I
no
think
one was
you did.
there anymore.
That's different.
But no, yeah, her and Assad was sneaky. They were just constantly proliferation of their countries. Samson was a kid who kind of cared about proliferation of his country, but he was more of a freaking like loose cannon kid.
No, my man was unhinged.
He was a spoiled, privileged kid.
That's
He didn't
pretty
care
much
about
how he
consequences.
played Samson in our campaign.
Yeah, it was fun. But no, they hilarious group to build with, and to help flesh out the world with those kooky characters.
They were fun.
Yeah, they've had hell of an impact.
I feel like Midas and Fino are different sides of me. I think Mike's is more closely related to me, but Fino is definitely something with me and him. It's fun playing Fino because it's much different. Very, very different.
Fino's cool. We'll see as we get a little further into Fino's story how Fino changes or how he shows more of himself.
I'm like,
But yeah, no, I'm excited for it all, guys.
Probably a bit more selfish. Like when he sees